Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Ashok IT. My name is Ashok. In this video, we will understand what is Ansible and what is the purpose of Ansible and Ansible architecture. Alright, let's get started. What is Ansible? Ansible is configuration management software and it is under license of Red Hat organization, and this Ansible is free software. We can use Ansible software for free of cost to manage configurations in our application. What is the meaning of this configuration management? Let's take one scenario to understand this. Assume that in my project there are several machines available. There are 4 machines available in my project. In these 4 machines, I want to install Git software. Git client I want to install. Here, in order to do this kind of operations, we will recruit one system administrator. This system administrator will connect with this machine, will install the Git, and he will check Git is working or not. Then he will go to second machine, install the Git and check it working or not. Go to here, install it, check it working or not. Go to here, install, check it working or not. He completed installation in all these 4 machines. Now let's assume that I am having 50 machines like this. Earlier, when I have only 4 machines, he is able to install the software in all the machines and he is able to check the software is working as expected or not. For example, if I am having 100 machines like this, if I am having 1000 machines like this, so installing the software, checking that software is working or not in 1000 machines is a tedious job. It will take lot of time and there is a chance of doing mistakes also. Alright, to avoid this manual process, to automate this process, we are going to use Ansible. Ansible is configuration management software. How Ansible will fit into this requirement? Instead of recruiting a system administrator to manage these configurations in all the machines, I am going to take one computer. In that computer, I am going to install Ansible to manage the configurations. Which machines I want to manage, for which machines I want to manage the configurations, all those machines I will connect it to my Ansible server. Right. Now, whenever I want to install a software in any machine, I will tell to Ansible, hey Ansible, install Git client in all the machines. Within a fraction of seconds, Ansible will send the notifications to all the machines to install Git client software. For example, I want to install Java software in 100 machines. 100 machines will be connected to Ansible server, and by using that Ansible, I will send you a notification to install Java in all the 100 machines. Even if you have 1000 machines also, by using Ansible, within fraction of seconds we can manage configurations which are required for our application. If a human is installing the softwares in all the 100 machines or 1000 machines, it will take lot of time, and as a human we may do some mistakes also. But here Ansible is going to install the software in all the machines based on the instructions that we are providing. When we do that by using Ansible, there is no chance of doing the mistakes because this is a proven solution already. I hope you understand what is configuration management. Configuration management means managing the configurations required for our application in several machines. Now how this Ansible is going to work? What is the architecture of the Ansible? Let us see here. First we are going to take one machine. That machine will contain our Ansible server. It is free of cost. We are going to install Ansible in this machine. Which machines we want to manage by using Ansible? Those machines we are going to connect with Ansible server. How Ansible will understand which machines it has to manage, machine 1, machine 2, machine 3 and so on. You can take 100 machines also. Here, to provide information about these machines, in the Ansible, we are going to maintain one file. That file is called as host inventory file. This host inventory file contains which machines we need to manage by using our Ansible. This host inventory file will be connected to Ansible server. In this host inventory file, the machines which we want to manage, the machines information will be available. Suppose these 2 machines are belongs to web servers, these 2 machines are belongs to DB servers. We can configure those machines addresses in this host inventory file and we can group them also. For example, I want to install Java software in these first two machines. These two machines, I will group them as one web servers group. I will tell to Ansible, install the Java in the web servers group. In the web servers group, these two machines are available. Ansible will send the notification to these two machines only to install the Java. For example, I have three machines. In those three machines, I want to install MySQL database. Those three machines I will configure as DB servers group. I will tell to Ansible, install the database in the DB server group. Three machines available in the DB server group. Only in those three machines, MySQL software will be installed. For example, I want to install one SSL certificate in all the machines available. I will tell to Ansible to install that SSL certificate in all the machines. Ansible will perform that activity in all the machines. Now here, how can we tell to Ansible to perform particular configuration, to install particular software? That's where Ansible will use a concept called playbooks. Ansible will use a concept called playbook. This playbook we are going to write by using YML file. This playbook we will give as a information to the Ansible. Inside this playbooks we are going to write task. Which task we want to perform by using Ansible. In this playbook I am writing install Git software in all the machines. That playbook I will execute by using Ansible. Ansible will understand what is the target. I am going to specify in the playbook install Git client in all the hosts. These are my host machines. This is my manager machine. Now when I specify in the playbook install the Git client in all the hosts, Ansible will go to the inventory file, will check which host machines are configured in the inventory file, and it is going to execute the task in all the machines. Like this we can manage configurations required for our application by using Ansible. Ansible is called as configuration management software. It is one of the most famous software for managing configurations in the market. I hope you understood how to work with Ansible and what is Ansible. Thanks for watching this.